What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're checking out an old favorite of mine that continues to update and plod along in the early access charter. This game is called Merchant of the Skies. It's a game you should definitely check out if you're into things like Merchants of Kaidan or This Merchant Life, which are also both pretty fun games. This is a game about just moving stuff around the map, making money, and then starting your trading empire. And it's done in a steampunk airship sort of Renaissance world that's very, very delightful and attractive. I found this game to be a lot of fun when it first released to early access, and so it's always a pleasure to come back in and check on the game again after it's had a number of updates. Let's dive on in and we'll start our adventure. I've got a bunch of games over here that are just kind of doing their thing. We'll set up a new one. This one right here is a campaign. We've got the lighthouse restoration. There's different basically setup. There's different goals and aspirations your character can have. And so you can start out with campaign, you can have no objective, you can have the goal to accumulate a certain amount of money, you've got feed the god, so feed 400 apples to the fish god, you've got supply the inns, you've got the restore the lighthouse, you've got the campaign mode, which will allow you to complete multiple goals. It's really up to you how you want to play the game. It's entirely your call. I think for the case of playing this on YouTube to give you my impressions of the game, the campaign is probably the best way to start, since that's the default, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. We are at a trade post right now. This is our little skiff, our little sky sloop, and we've got ourselves a city. This right here is the marketplace where you can buy and sell goods. This right here, I believe, is the Merchants Guild. Nope, that's the post office. Never mind. We don't have a Merchants Guild here. We also have an area where we can recharge our ship, which is a good idea. We run off of electricity, which is denoted by this little electrical signal that's right in the middle symbol, that's right in the middle of the day wheel. This right here is a calendar. Different events and different things will happen in different cities on different days. And as you visit those cities, you'll begin to kind of, this is your journal down here. As you start to go through, everything gets added on into here with all the prices in every port, along with special events and things that are available. And so really, you kind of want to fill out your charter about as soon as you can. On this side, everything here is pretty pricey. One thing I do really like about this game is the fact that all of the deals are clearly labeled. Like, your character clearly is an experienced merchant at the beginning of the game and knows what everything is worth. So it gets rid of a lot of the guesswork that other games have inside of them, where you've got to be like, okay, well, are the herbs here? I've never played this game before, so I don't know what the baseline, plus minus zero cost is for these herbs. I guess I'll buy them because they seem kind of low compared to the last two cities. It knocks out all of that. This game is all about getting you up and on the horse quickly so that you can get to the more complicated gameplay, and I actually really, really like that about it. I don't like messing around trying to figure out random things and prices and, creating Excel spreadsheets and whatnot. We can buy new boats over here if we really want to. I would be careful about buying new boats. They take a lot more money in terms of maintenance, and so make sure you're making enough money to support the boat that you're currently purchasing. Down here we have another menu, so we've got our gold up here, we've got our guild tickets. Guild tickets are used for like lowering your taxes in certain ports. If you find ports that are frequently very, very profitable and very, very good to buy and sell at, you probably want to start using some of your merchant tickets in order to lower your tax rate in those areas, so that you can make a lot more profit when you go through. There's our cargo hold. As of right now, we just have 10 batteries inside of it. If we end up getting down to 0 electricity, the batteries will auto-recharge it. The batteries are somewhat of a limited resource. You can only get them from certain special spawns on the map. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And then we've got our crew and our passengers. So we've got we've got 2 crew. That's optimal. And then we've got space for 2 passengers if we really want to bring them on board and do deliveries or something like that. Other than that, we can also quick navigate just by clicking on this, just in case you didn't want to pan and scan around the city. I'll probably pan and scan around the city during the course of this playthrough, just because I like looking at all the beautiful pixel art that somebody has taken the time to draw out. I'm a big pixel art fan. I know a lot of people are not, but I am, and so I want to look at all of it. We don't really have anywhere to go right now because we don't know the map, and so it'd be a good idea to just start clearing out some of these areas and figuring out... Oh, there's a storm over there. Let's maybe not go in the storm. We've got Bluekirk. What is Bluekirk? Let's visit this island right here and see what it's got available for us. Bluekirk, you got anything good out here, good buddy? What's up, good pal? It's a stone deposit? Yeah, bring back some loose stone. Why not? Stone is worth money. Not very much money, but it is worth some money. We got 1 stone out of there? Okay, so we didn't scavenge very well. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Let's go back over here. Hopefully, we had to use a battery. Lame. Okay, I didn't want to use a battery. I was trying to avoid it, but it happened. There's some salvage down south of this location. We're not going to be able to utilize that until we get a salvage hook, if I remember correctly. There's got to be like an add-on for your ship that allows you to grab salvage, if I remember right. Like, I don't think you can just, like, natively grab onto it. Let's go ahead and go on out. We've got Park Fjord over here. Let's check out the island. Let's see what's on this little bad boy. See if there's anything good over here. This looks like it's a sand deposit. Yep, might as well. Let's take the sand back. Sand is utterly worthless in this game. But, you know, free stuff is free stuff. And we've only spent $5, so even if it helps us recoup the losses that we've spent already just on, like, buying fuel, it'll be worth it. We need to find another place to kind of make port. There's another island down here. All right, let's go check out Light Crag. Light Crag is apparently a city. That's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. The more cities we find and the more things we have available to refuel and kind of take care of our costs, the better. We can buy and sell goods here. It appears as though no merchant here will buy any of these items. All of these are very, very expensive, and so I don't think we're going to be able to flip a whole lot on this side, but we did find a new fuel supply area, which is always nice. So let's kind of loop around this way. We can extract that. Yeah, we need the scrap module in order to get that done. We've got Cloud Lock. All right, let's check out Cloud Lock. Cloud Lock, what you got for me? It's another city. Maybe this one will buy some of our wares. Let's take a look. So these guys will buy and sell berries, they will buy and sell medicines, and they will buy and sell wood. All right. Well, I mean, prices are pretty high right now. I probably should have refueled while I was here. Let's go back into the port real fast, and then we'll refuel. Refueling. Done. All nice and refueled. Back on out, and we will continue to kind of press out further. Oh, that's a storm right there. We don't want to go into the storm. The week is over. We got to pay all of our guys. Apparently, I'm slowed down again. Feels bad. We've got the Majestic Carrot. This is one of these special events in the game. Chances are you probably want to find this guy. It's pretty rad. He gives you free stuff, and free stuff is the best. Majestic Carrot, sing a song for me of your people. Orange, blue. Red, red, blue. Red, yellow, yellow, yellow. There you go. And so now we are making friends with the Majestic Carrot. Over time, we will get our reputation up with the Majestic Carrot. No, I don't know what the Majestic Carrot is in terms of the gameplay. I'm not sure if he's like an elder god. I don't know if he's supposed to be some kind of eldritch monster. I couldn't honestly tell you. I have no clue. But what I can tell you is that the Great Carrot, the Majestic Carrot, gives me free stuff. And that makes us best friends. I'm down with anybody that gives me free stuff. Over here, they have stone for sale. We can unload it. That's $25. I mean, hey, it's more money than we had previously. And we've also seen one of the new mechanics in this game. So these cities will grow, and these cities will get stronger as you supply them and you make runs in between them. As that meter fills up, they become more prosperous, and they become a much better location for you to earn money from. Something to keep in mind. The guild quests are normally how you make money in the early game. Unfortunately, I don't know if they removed them. So it used to be that all the starting towns would have this thing called a guild center in it, and you would go over as a member of the Merchants Guild, and you could do little quests for them to, like, deliver letters, or they would be like, bring 5 berries to this town, and you would get paid like 3 times as much for doing it. That appears to have been moved. It's either not in the game anymore, or it's not in the beginning of the game anymore. And I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe the developers felt like it was giving people too much of a leg up in the early game, and it was causing them to, like, leapfrog content or something. I really don't honestly know. I couldn't tell you. We can chop down some wood over here on this island, so I suggest that we go and do that. Let's get paid. Let's get paid. So we got 2 woods right there. It's not too bad. It's not that great either, but, you know, money's money. We could take this back to North Scar, because I know for a fact they were buying and selling wood down here. Oh, for a normal price. Weak. Yeah, let's maybe not be inside the storm for now. With Light Crag, they have very expensive wood. Let's go ahead, and I think we should refuel here and then go down to Light Crag to sell those 2 woods, just so we get a little bit more money out of the deal. We're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel right now. If they're at a normal price right here, what's the normal price on wood? 8? And the taxes are like 25%? Okay. Well, if they've got normal priced wood right here, I might be able to flip that down in the very expensive area. I don't know. We can try. It might be a terrible idea, but we can give it a go. Well, it's not letting me buy wood. I don't know why it's not letting me buy wood right now. So I have the money, but it's not letting me buy the wood. I'm not super sure why it's not letting me buy the wood. We've already got wood in our stack over here, so maybe it's taking me over. Maybe that's what it is. No, it won't even let me buy 1 wood right now. I wonder why that is. I wonder why it's not letting me buy wood. Weird. All right, well, I'm just not going to concern myself with it. We'll just go down to Light Crag, as was the plan anyways, and then we will refuel down here. We'll sell off those 2 woods. Hopefully that'll give us like an extra 20 bucks so that we're only like 6 in the red right now. All right, so this right here. Oh, wow. They're buying and selling for a huge price. Yeah, might be worth it. If that price stays consistent. Oh, there's a storm in the way. Never mind. Okay, let's see if we can get the wood from somewhere else since there's a storm in the way. Like, if we can get a little bit more wood over here, I think this is actually going to be a good place for us to earn a grip of cash for the early game. We've got another storm over there, but we got an island right here. Let's check out this island. What's up with this island right here? What's going on this island? Oh, it's another city. Very nice. Okay, so we've got another recharge station and another market. These guys right here will buy sand for a very expensive price. Sounds good to me, so I will unload that. I could also sell wood down here if I didn't have access to it through any other means. Let's go ahead and recharge real fast. I think I'm going to head back up. We're going to take kind of like a roundabout way over here because we know there's an island on this side. And so I'm just trying to uncover my map right now as much as possible. Let's go ahead and visit the island. Is this going to be another city or is this going to be... Oh, it's a sand mine. Nice. I don't really care about the sand mine. It's only worth 2 gold, so I'm not even going to waste the inventory space. But if we can get the wood over here for the normal price, and then we can take that, like maybe 8 or 9 of it, back over to one of those side cities, that's going to be our first little pocketed profit that we've made this entire time. Let's try again and see if it lets me buy. There we go. So we got 9 wood that time. Very good. This place right here, nothing going on at the post office. We will recharge on that side. And then my suggestion would be, let's take this on the shortest run that we can. Perfect. Nice little short run. I think that this is going to be a very, very good day for us. I think we're going to make some pretty sweet money right here. It's going to hold us afloat for a little while. They'll give me 22 up in here. Very nice. That's how you move a profit right there. That's how you get it done. The other way to move a profit is simply just to ask him. You just say, Jesus, can I have that chair? And he's Jesus. He's not going to say no. He's going to be like, absolutely, you can have my chair. For sure. We'll pay all of our fees off real fast. Ooh, another island. Apparently I got to speed up too, but I'm not too worried about the speed up. Ooh, this one's like a different culture. They've got different stuff. So what are you? What does this building do? Bring bread to the inn, bring apple juice to the inn, trust level untrusted. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that mechanic thus far. Everything is still very, very expensive. If you give it a little bit of time, the good news is, if you give it a little tiny bit of time, the markets will all equalize out. But the markets start out pretty rough at the beginning of this game. Just a fair warning. Did they have a recharge station over here? I need a recharge station. Let me get this recharge station, please. I need to get some more fuel inside the boat. It used to be, back when this game first came out, your boat actually didn't use that much fuel. You could make a couple runs off of one tank. Nowadays, not so much. It seems like there's been a number of kind of nerfs, I guess, since the last time that I played the game. Namely, it looks like they got rid of a lot of the guild missions, or the guild missions are like further out or something like that. And then it also seems as though fuel usage is much more aggressive than it used to be. We've got King's Mount here. Let's check out King's Mount. Anything good, like a gem mine? Ah, there's the guild house. So they didn't get rid of it. It's just further out from the core. So we can take this to Farview Island. Sounds good. I think we can handle that. We'll run a message on over there and make $100. It's possible that with the random map generation, I just got unlucky. So where we're going is down there. Let's go ahead and we'll refuel in Light Crag. We'll do a short little run right here. And then once we're in Light Crag, we'll refuel. and then we'll make the final run on down to Fairview or whatever that place was. I do wish you could just have a... So one thing that I will say about this game's UI, one thing I think would be pretty cool, is in order to have to avoid coming into town, what I would like to see is you should have a checkbox on this menu right here when you're on the map that says auto refuel. And if you just like fly over a village while that's checked, it just auto refuels you for whatever the cost is. Like, that would be a super rad feature that I would really appreciate. And actually, I feel like would speed the game up a little bit and require you to make a lot less stops. And we've got another island over here. I don't see any reason not to continue developing. Ooh, a stone mine. That'll be worth some money. Yep, let's do it. Mine that stone, make it your own. Hit it with an axe, yeah, we're gonna pwn. There we go, get it. Yep, 2 stones right there. That's probably worth like 40 bucks. Nice little bonus to go along with the fact that we're making a run down here to deliver a letter. And I was gonna say, as long as we don't hit bad weather, we should make it down to Fairview without any major issues. This is also going to give us our first little handful of guild tickets, which is pretty sweet. So we'll deliver that. That's giving us 1 ticket. Very nice. You got any other guild tasks? They want me to take something to Bright Crag? I'll do it. Money's money. Now, what's going on with your market over here? Anything good? So they have normal price dyes. I suggest that we buy those. I bet you there's somebody that will buy those for a very, very premium cost. And so we'll buy those dyes right there. Let's take a look at this. We got any place? So Cloud Place. Cloud Place will buy them for loads of money. So let's take it on over to Cloud Place. I love that this game just has like a little built-in ledger. Cloud Place is over here, so we're going to have to go backwards a little bit in order to go forwards. But I think the large amount of money that we're about to make will make it worth it. We just paid our crew, so we need to worry too much about that. Our ledger is looking a little bit thin right now, but I think we can bounce this back from the edge. All we got to do is get in here and sell them dyes. Oh my goodness. That's what I call a payday right there. That's what I call a payday right there. You might be asking yourself, Splat, why aren't you spending your skill points? Well, in order to spend your skill points in this game, you have to find a special altar, and it spawns somewhere on the map at the beginning of the game during your map generation, and then you go to that altar in order to upgrade your merchant. And there's all kinds of stuff in here. I mean, there's things that make you get paid more. There's something here that allows you to gather 1 extra resource every time you go to an island. There's a bunch of stuff inside of here. And so anyways, there's also tax evasion, but we call it tax optimization according to the tooltip. It's not tax evasion, it's careful financial planning, all right? And they got a recharge station there, recharge station there. Let's go for this recharge station. I don't know if we're going to make it. Hey, we did. Very nice. We've got enough money right now where I'm not really worried about my future anyways. We also need to find the old lighthouse. I forgot about that. That's going to be like one of our main quests is rebuilding the lighthouse, which used to be used, if I remember correctly in the lore of the game, the lighthouse used to be used in order to guide ships so that trade was more effective. Oh, North Tree. Let's check out North Tree. Obviously much nicer than South Tree. Why obviously, you might ask? Mostly because I just said so. I don't have any real reason. It's mostly because I just said so. Oh, this is the bazaar? Yeah, we can sell these. Put them up for like 32 a piece. Go ahead. I probably should have put more of them up right there, but somebody will come buy it. Yep, there you go. Made 32 bucks. Nice and easy peasy lemon squeezy. The bazaar is a little bit different than normal markets. In the bazaar, you actually have some wiggle room, and you can take a look at the relative value of the item. Irregardless, I guess irregardless is not the right word. I've really been trying to move irregardless. Over the last 5 or 6 years, I've been trying to get it out of my vocabulary. But regardless of the economy at large. So regardless of the macro economy, sometimes you can get really good prices at the bazaar, even if prices at the particular location are not advantageous at the moment. So even though the market is telling you like, hey, stone costs 12 gold, you can sell it for 12 here, you may be able to get 30 or 40 on the bazaar if you get lucky, just because there's that guy that kind of wants to get it under the table and doesn't want it taxed or doesn't want, you know, something else to happen with it. So it's just something to think about. Big slowdown right there. Feels bad. Let's visit this island while we're on the way. Unfortunately, when we're flying blind into uncharted territory, another sand island, huh? Man, I was really hoping for like some apples or some iron or some gemstones by now, but it just hasn't given it to us. I keep waiting, I keep watching, I keep hoping, but damned if they won't want to give it to me. We've got to deliver that letter right there. There's a little bit more money. What's the next guild task? Deliver a letter to Edgebury Island. Be aware that eventually these delivery quests are going to run out. These delivery quests are essentially just like a stirrup. They allow you to kind of get up on the horse and earn some easy money in the beginning of the game so that you don't bleed out financially just from paying your crew. But they do go away. Eventually, there's not going to be a lot of delivery missions. It's going to be things like, you know, move 10 of these from here to here, and so on and so forth. There's going to be a little bit more involved as you get further on into the game. Luckily, they've given me another one, so that's pretty cool. We need to go up and over this way. I'll give it a look. Yeah, there's a storm, though, so that's not good. We went right through the middle of it, too. Weak. Well, at least we got a recharge station right here. I was a little bit worried about our electrical situation, but it seems as though we're going to be all right. What's the market looking like here? They have normal priced iron. I'll probably buy that here. I'd prefer that it be cheap, but yeah, no. Everything else is very, very expensive. So if we can find a location where iron is expensive, we can actually make some decent money right here. So like it looks like pretty much everywhere. We can take iron just about anywhere on the map, and it seems like we're going to get a pretty good profit out of it. Let's go up, and we will stop at this little red check mark in Edgebury. We'll get paid. Hopefully this place has a market that wants iron. If we can put a little bit of that old good stuff over here, I think we'd be all right. There's a little bit more money. Sounds good. And another ticket. Next task, deliver a letter to Goldburn. Sounds good. What we got going on over here? They've got normal price stone. I'll take the normal price stone. We might be able to flip that for some money. If nothing else, we've already got a lot of cash, so I don't see a reason to kind of be skimpy right now. Alright, so we need a place that has expensive stone and also has expensive iron. That looks like its name is Silver Crag. Where is Silver Crag at? Silver Crag, White Crag, Cloud Lock, Silver Crag. There it is. At least it's reasonably close. I thought Silver Crag was going to be a long ways away, but I think we've got a pretty good payday coming along here. If we're able to flip all 6 or 7 of these objects, all this tonnage, I think that's going to push us up into a very, very good fiscal situation. Alright, so let's unload this stuff. It's 68 per iron right there, and it's 30. So yeah, we definitely made some money. To say the least, we definitely made some money. Now that we're looking good on cash, I'm pretty sure with these people right here, you can take them. He wants to look at the Majestic Carrot. All right, the Majestic Carrot's pretty close. So we'll take him on a tour of the Majestic Carrot. Look upon the glorious Majestic Carrot. It's been a while since we were back here, too, so he might let us sing to him again. All right, so we'll take a look at the Majestic Carrot, and then we will also start singing. Red, red. Yellow, green, orange. One of my favorite songs. Orange, yellow, green, blue, red. I wasn't paying attention on that one. I kind of zoned out for a second, so I kind of had to guess with what I saw at the corner of my eye. I was looking at the turtles in the background. I'm sorry, I got like ADHD or something. I have trouble paying attention. I struggle with it. It's hard, chat. It's hard. Paying attention is super difficult for me. Like, incredibly difficult. I'm basically in a perpetual state of, like, zoned out and not paying attention all the time. It's why school did not go so great for me. He gave us a free stone. I'll take it. I like money. We need to recharge over here. And then I think if we bring this guy back... Let's see. Where do you want to go back to? Take the tourist to Silver Crag Island. Alright, we're on Silver Crag Island right now. Oh, there it is. We completed at the top of the menu right here. Done. And that's another guild ticket. Very, very nice. So what is this place buying and selling? This place is buying and selling herbs, stone, and iron. Okay. Really, we want to lower our taxes at areas where it's cheap to buy, though. That's where we really, really, really want to lower our taxes. I think they probably got a new restock so that we could make money off of wood. But actually, since we have so much money, I'm more interested in just kind of exploring around and finding new places and clearing out our map for the moment. So let's just do that. There we go. I want my map to be uncovered. I want it to be completely and totally nude and laid bare before me, that I might participate in its many great splendors, chat. This game is called Merchant of the Skies. Hope you enjoyed our little foray into it. As of right now, we can actually afford a new ship. We could jump on into the Pink if we wanted to, which would be pretty cool. It's pretty much all that they have. This will give us space for 2 upgrades. Upgrades are basically things that allow you to harvest off of islands. So you'll get things like lumberjacking axes, you'll get pickaxe sets, you'll get shovel sets, you'll get, you know, salvage hooks, you'll get extra battery storage, stuff like that. Is basically, there's add-ons for all of the ships. It's just none of the ports that we've been to so far have had a ship upgrade area. But anyways, I will probably buy the new ship. Oh, it's 776. Never mind. I'm going to keep my money. I'm going to keep on being rich. But I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I will see you all next time. Thank you for hanging out with me here at the Nerd Castle, the home of indie games, where we sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile every day so you don't have to. I'll be back tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the skillet for you. In the meantime, thank you for your support. Check out the Discord down below. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. And other than that, I will see you all live on Twitch TV at some point, okay? Hi to everybody.